Welcome to Alpha Online Education. So actually here the second year civics, it is the unit number 6th. So the fifth side only the 30% deleted. The deleted syllabus is 30%. In that part 30%. So the Sarkaria Commission is not in that. So the Finance Commission is in not. So actually here the other topics are in fifth unit side. The one is Sarkaria Commission reforms. It is deleted, and the next one is Finance Commission. It also deleted. So the Niti Ayog, it also deleted. So the 30% syllabus is deleted. I do not explain that. So now present, so actually in fifth unit side, the state central relationship, the relationship between state and central. So the legislative relations is in the side of that, the administrative relation is in the side of that, the financial relationship between state and central. So in these side, the deleted topics, the reforms of Sarkaria Commission is not in that side, and the composition and functions of Finance Commission. So the Niti Ayog, these topics all are deleted. So now present, it is the unit number 6th, local bodies or local government. So actually the local bodies, here the two kinds of local bodies, one is urban and another is rural bodies. Urban and rural bodies. So the Lord Ripon, it is a very important competitive examination question. Lord Ripon is the father of local bodies, is the father of local bodies. The Lord Ripon is the father of Indian local bodies. So the Britishers, so actually the period of Mughals, they give more priority to rural administration. So the Mauryas administration, they give more priority to rural and urban administrations. And also the Mughals period, they give more priority to rural administration side, rural and urban administration side. So at the time of Britishers, so they give any more priority to any rural and urban administration. They do not give any more priority to rural and urban administration. So in 1772 time, so actually the Lord Ripon is Governor General of our India. So the Lord Ripon introduced these local bodies in our India. So the title of the Lord Ripon is the father of Indian local bodies. So the Lord Ripon is the father of Indian local bodies. So here the Mahatma Gandhi, the father of our nation, also give more priority to local bodies in his movement. He give more priority to village sector. So the Panchayati, when the Panchayati Raj system is strong, at the time the position of India is strong. So according to the voice of Mr. Mahatma Gandhi, so he is father of our nation, he give more priority to local bodies. Here, so the Balwant-Ray Mehta Committee, it is in appoints in the year of 1957. So the Balwant-Ray Mehta IAS. So actually the Jawaharlal Nehru government, at the time the Prime Minister of India is Jawaharlal Nehru. He appoints this Balwant-Ray Mehta Committee is in the year of 1957. So this committee visits total India, and these committees suggest to central government three-tier system. Three-tier system. please implement three-tier system in India. So in that three-tier, the one is Grama Panchayati. The one is Grama Panchayati, and the second one is Panchayati Samitis, and the third one is Jilla Parishad. These three are in rural side, three-tier system. Who suggests these three-tier system? The Balwant Rai Mehta. The Balwant Rai Mehta suggests three-tier system in our India, in rural area side. And then in 1959, the three-tier system is in implements in our India in 1959. The three-tier system is implemented in our India in the year of 1959. The first state is Rajasthan and the second state is Andhra Pradesh at the time. And then the Balwant Rai Mehta Committee three-tier system implements in our India in 1959. And then the Janata government appoints Ashok Mehta Committee. Which government appoints? See, 1977. The Janata government appoints Ashok Mehta Committee. These committees suggest two-tier system. These committees suggest two-tier. So actually the Mandala Parishad and the Grama Panchayatis and Mandala Parishads. So the Panchayati Samitis all are not suitable according to his voice. So the Mandal Parishads. So the Mandal Parishad, these are all the rural administration side. So the Balwant Rai Mehta Committee suggests three-tier system. The Ashok Mehta Committee suggests two-tier system. So in our Indian side, in rural side, three-tier system is in implements in urban side also. So corporations, cantonment boards, municipalities. These three are urban administration side. The rural side, the Grama Panchayatis and the Mandal Parishads and the Jilla Parishads. This is the style of now present in our state of Telangana. So the three-tier system is in the side of rural. The one is Grama Panchayati and another is Mandal Parishad. The third one is Jilla Parishad. These three are rural side. In urban side, the corporations, the cantonment boards, the municipalities. These are all in urban side. Okay. So here the local bodies, the urban local bodies separate, the rural local bodies is separate. Only the rural area is in the side of rural bodies, the urban area is in the side of urban bodies. So the 73 and the 74 amendment, 73 amendment and the 74 amendment. So the P.V. Narasimha Rao period, the P.V. Narasimha Rao's period, at the time the amendment of 73 and 74 at the period of Sri Pamulaparthi Venkata Narasimha Rao, P.V. Narasimha Rao is Telangana person. At the time of in his period, he introduced. So actually the 73rd amendment and 74 amendment. So the 73, the reservation policy implements in rural areas. Just like recently, so once upon a time, the villages all are in hands of Jamindars and Jagirdars are rich people. So now present, the common people also take powerful post in rural side. Just like the village sarpanch, the reservation system is in implements the Grama Panchayati sarpanches. So some Grama Panchayati sarpanches result to SC women. At the time, who contest that election? Only SC women contest. some SC, some BC, some OC. The reservation system is implements in rural area side according to 73rd amendment. Okay? 73rd amendment, what it says, the reservation system, the reservation policy implements in rural side. So the 74th amendment, the both two are very, very important amendments at the time of Mr. P.V. Narasimha Rao, and the 74th amendment. So actually the reservation policy implements in urban areas. So the municipality, the corporations, so the cantonment boards are not in control of state government. The cantonment boards all are in control of central government, Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Defense. So here the 74th amendment, according to 74, the reservation system implements in urban, just like the ward councillor. So the ward councillor post, the ward councillor reservation system implements in wards. So this ward belongs to so and so community. So the SC and ST and the BC, men and women, so actually the reservation system is in implements according to 74th amendment only the urban side, only the urban side.